Hi all, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's daily current affairs session on EduTap. My dear learners, I hope that all of you are healthy and preparing well for your upcoming exams. And when we talk about exams, the current affairs plays a very important part. And my dear learners, PIB is one of the most important source of these current affairs, and that is the reason I am here with a very interesting session in which we are going to discuss the National Clean Air Program. So my dear learners, before starting the session, I would like to tell you that we are running a super sale in which we are offering flat 50% off on our combo courses, and to avail this particular discount you are required to use the code COMBO. And apart from this, we are also running a super sale for our single courses, and if you want to purchase the single course, then you can use the code SINGLE and you will be able to avail the discount of 40% plus additional 10% on the single courses. So now let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So here is the headline from the PIB itself, that the first meeting of the National Apex Committee under the National Clean Air Program was being held recently. So my dear learners, this is the reason that we are today discussing the National Clean Air Program. So my dear learners, when we talk about, let's first discuss the current affair part of this particular news article, and then we will be discussing the National Clean Air Program in much more detailed manner. So when we talk about the current affairs, so recently a National Apex Committee which has been constituted under the National Clean Air Program has been held, and my dear learners, this was the very first meeting, and this meeting was being chaired by the Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, that is Shri Bhupender Yadav. So he has chaired this particular meeting, and during this meeting it was being revealed that in this year, see, 86 cities has showed better air quality in 2019, and this number, that is 86, has increased to 96 cities in year 2020. So that is one of the most important observation from this particular meeting which was being revealed, and that is the reason that it has also been mentioned in the headline itself, and you are required to remember this particular part. So my dear learners, now you must be thinking that what exactly this NCAP is. It is the National Clean Air Program, and when we talk about NCAP, so my dear learners, it is a long-term, time-bounded, a national strategy framework which has been launched by the government to tackle the problem of air pollution all over the country. That means this NCAP, it aims for the prevention, control as well as the abatement of the air pollution, and that is the reason that this particular National Clean Air Program has been launched. So when we discuss this NCAP, as the name suggests, that it is a National Clean Air Program, that means it aims to provide clean air to the citizens of the country. So that is the basic theme of this, and under this, as we have already told you, that it is a strategic framework. So under this particular program, we are going to collect some part of data, and on the basis of data we are going to analyze that particular data, and then we are going to make a framework, and on the basis of framework we are going to take some mitigation measures. So that is all this particular National Clean Air Program is all about. Now let's discuss this NCAP in detail, and let's see that what exactly are the things that you are required to remember from the National Clean Air Program from the exam point of view. So my dear learners, first of all, the very first thing that you are required to remember of the NCAP is that the name of the ministry which has launched this particular program, that is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And this program was being launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in year 2019. So year is also very important, and apart from that, the ministry which has launched this program is also very important. So what exactly we are going to do in this particular program? See, here you can see that these are the three pillars of this particular program, that is the knowledge and database augmentation, then institutional strengthening, and the mitigation actions. And this particular part you will be able to understand much more conveniently with the help of this particular diagram. So my dear learners, when we talk about the very first part, that what exactly this particular National Clean Air Program aims for. See, this particular program aims to provide the clean air, and how it will be done? That is the main objective of this particular program, that is the stringent implementation of the mitigation measures for prevention, control and abatement of the air pollution in our country. And my dear learners, that is the reason that, as I have already told you, as a part of the National Clean Air Program, we are going to make a framework, and on the basis of that we are going to find out some mitigation measures with the help of which, with the implementation of which, we will be able to reduce the air pollution in our country. And that is the reason that this NCAP program has been launched by the Government of India. Moving forward, the second objective is the augment and strengthen the air quality monitoring network across the country. See, in order to implement the mitigation measures, there is a requirement of a monitoring network, that is the air network which is going to monitor the air quality. And that is the reason that by augmenting and the strengthening this particular network, we will be able to reduce the air pollution in our country. And the next most important part is the target, which is really very important for you to remember from the exam point of view. And what is the target? The target is the national level target of 20 to 30% reduction of PM 2.5 and PM10 concentration by 2024. So these numbers are really very important. That is the reduction in 20 to 30% of PM 2.5 and PM10 concentration by 2024. So this particular year is also very important, that by which year India aims to achieve this particular target as per the National Clean Air Program. So my dear learners, now see, to achieve these targets, we always say that it is a time-bound strategic framework. So what exactly is that time limit? It is a mid-term 5-year action plan, and further extendable to 20 to 25 years in the long term after midterm review of the outcomes. And my dear learners, this 5-year action plan, see, what will be the reading? This reading will be taken. See, we always have a base year with the help of which we are going to analyze that how much targets we have achieved and how much what exactly is the base year for that. The base year for that particular part is 2017. That is, from the level of 2017, we aim to reduce the 20 to 30% reduction of PM 2.5 and PM10 concentration by year 2024. And that is the main particular part that you are required to remember from the National Clean Air Program. So my dear learners, I hope that this particular part is very much clear, and here with the help of approach you will be able to understand more importantly that how we are going to achieve these particular targets in these particular limits by attaining all the objectives that we have set for this particular program. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move ahead and let's see that what exactly are the other key details that you are required to remember from the National Clean Air Program. So here you can see that this program focuses on the preparation and implementation of the national level action plan, the state level action plans, as well as the city level action plan. See how concretely this particular program is going to work out. It is going to prepare and implement the action plans at the national level, at the state level, as well as the city level. And apart from that, for this, their central level steering committee, monitoring committee, as well as implementation committee has been constituted under the National Clean Air Program. So my dear learners, when we move towards the implementation and the fund allocation, see, for the implementation, some funds are also really very important. And what exactly is the fund allocation and the implementation? This has been mentioned very much clearly in this particular slide. And here you can see that when we talk about the today, the National Clean Air Program is being implemented in the 132 cities, and these cities are the non-conforming to the National Ambient Air Quality Standard, and that is the reason that these particular cities are also called the non-attainment cities. So these cities which are non-conforming to the National Ambient Air Quality Standards for consecutive 5 years are called the non-attainment cities, and this particular program is being implemented in these non-attainment cities. And my dear learners, under the National Clean Air Program, A total of 375.44 crores have been provided during the financial year of 2019, 2020 to 2020, 2021 for taking up all the activities for improving the air quality in all these non-attainment cities. And apart from that, rupees 290 crore have been allocated to 82 cities for the fiscal year 2021 and 2022. And apart from that, the Finance Commission, that is the 15th Finance Commission, has also provided a special grant of rupees 4,400 crores to the 42 million plus cities as well as urban agglomerations for the fiscal year 2020-2021. And some more detail has been mentioned here for the value addition. You can go through them. And my dear learners, now still if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of these sessions. And my dear learners, to get the access to the PDF of these sessions, you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of these sessions. And to join the Telegram channel, you can click on the link given in the description below. So now moving back to the session. So if you talk about some other key initiatives from the part of the National Clean Air Program, then these are a National Knowledge Network. See, the National Knowledge Network has been constituted, and in this particular part, what is the composition? See, it comprises of a group of experts from the different reputed academic research institutions of the country. And what they are going to do? They are going to provide a city level administration in strategizing and taking up measures to tackle the air pollution. That is the main aim of the National Clean Air Program. That is, this network is going to provide strategy and they are also going to take up the measures in order to tackle air pollution at local level in a scientific, effective and efficient manner. And apart from that, another very important initiative is the Pran portal. See, air is really very important for our pran, that is for the life, and that is the reason. And with the help of this particular part as well, you can remember that a pran portal has been launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And my dear learners, this pran portal is a national portal for the National Clean Air Program, and here you are required to remember that what exactly is the full form of pran, which stands for the Portal for the Regulation of Air Pollution in the Non-Attainment Cities. And my dear learners, what exactly this pran portal is going to provide? This pran portal is going to provide all the information which is related to the various policies, the programs, the schemes and the activities that have been undertaken under the National Clean Air Program to tackle the pollution, to tackle the problem of air pollution in our country. So my dear learners, I hope that this particular National Knowledge Network as well as Pran portal is very much clear to all of you. So this was all from our today's session, and now let us move towards the homework question number 1. See, to answer the question, first of all, you are required to remember that you are required to carefully read out this particular question, that what exactly is the demand of this question. And here the question is, which one of the following statements are incorrect about the National Clean Air Program? See, to answer this question, you are required to identify the incorrect statement as per our today's discussion. And after identifying all the incorrect statements from these mentioned statements, what you are required to do? You are required to choose the correct option from the options which are being mentioned here and then answer the question in the comment section below. So my dear learners, this is the homework question 1 for all of you, and I am having another homework question for all of you which is here on your screen. So my dear learners, this is the second homework question, and the question is, the Good Governance Week will be celebrated from 20 to 25th December as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And here you are required to tell me that what exactly is the theme of the Good Governance Week for year 2021. See, whenever such kind of weeks or days are being celebrated, you are always required to remember that what exactly is the date when they are going to be celebrated, and apart from that, the next important part is the theme, which is really very important from the exam point of view. So please tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the theme of the Good Governance Week for year 2021, whether it is प्रशासन गांव की ओर, or it is the governance key for nation's development, or it is governance for villages, प्रशासन से गांव, or good governance in villages. So my dear learners, please tell me that what exactly is the right answer to this question, and do answer the question, these homework questions, in the comment section below. So my dear learners, that was all. And now when we talk about the top performers from our previous session, then once again I'm having a long list here, and here you can see that Sachin, Yukti, Nilesh, Naved, these are the top performers from our previous sessions. And my dear learners, I'm having some more names here, that is Bhagwan Sahai, Anugraha, Yukti, Hansa and Hyping, which have also answered the question correctly from the previous sessions. And my dear learners, now you must be thinking that who are these star performers? See, these are those people who have answered the homework question correctly, which I have asked in the previous session. And if you also want your name to be mentioned here in the upcoming session, then do answer the homework questions which I have asked in this session, and answer these questions in the comment section below. So my dear learners, that was all from the today's session, and I really hope that today's session was very much useful and fruitful to all of you. And if you have liked the session, then please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. And if you are having any queries, then you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So my dear learners, thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.